Viewers, this story must somewhere be talked about. No other media channel has picked this story up, viewers. Let me tell you, they're all scared. They're scared to take on the thin edge of radicalism in this country. In 2022, that individual in the middle of your screens, the Ajmer Sharif cleric, got up and chanted Sar Tan Se Juda, Sar Tan Se Juda, and said that people like Nupur Sharma and others who are supporting Nupur Sharma should be taught a lesson. Viewers, after a long chase, the Ajmer Dargah Khadim, Gohar Chisti, was finally arrested from Hyderabad. He gave the police a runaround then, viewers, for several days. 5 others were also arrested alongside him for chanting this slogan. This slogan was chanted in broad daylight, viewers, on camera, and we will play the soundbite out. Today, viewers, Ajmer Dargah Khadim, Gohar Chisti and 5 others have been acquitted. Basically, viewers, the court has found no evidence against them. They've been acquitted over this June 2022 video threatening Nupur Sharma and others. I am not at any level suggesting here that what was said by Nupur Sharma, etc., all of us must stand up and sort of applaud. I am not suggesting that. The court is looking into it. The Supreme Court, no less, is looking into this issue, and I don't know why it's sitting on this matter. It should quickly resolve it. Nonetheless, viewers, the right to say Sar Tan Se Juda today has been given free license. The Ajmer court has ruled insufficient evidence against the accused. The Chisti, who we are talking about, said Sar Tan Se Juda slogan at an anti-Nupur rally. It was a specifically anti-Nupur Sharma rally. Today, viewers, she sits fearing a threat to her life, holed up in her home for the last 3-4 years. And these individuals who have chanted Sar Tan Se Juda, who have incited hate, even though the Supreme Court itself has set the bar very high for hate speech, are out free. The state argued the video led to Udaipur and Amravati killings also, viewers. Remember, the Prime Minister went to Udaipur and raised this issue during the electoral campaign. On July 22nd, Chisti was arrested in Hyderabad of that year after absconding. This is what Chisti said, viewers, listen in. Viewers, despite this brazen call, no case against free speech, against hate speech has been made out against this Khadim. Viewers, what to make of this? Let me open this up. Abhijit Iyer Mitra, Sushil Pandit are there with us. Abhijit Iyer Mitra, what are we to make of this? Either it was the police under the Congress rule that didn't do its homework, build a case, because we are being told that no independent witnesses were brought forward by the police, that there were only police witnesses. And secondly, the electronic evidence was not conclusive enough. I don't know what is more conclusive. If you've seen that videotape, we can put it on the screen, viewers, in a split screen for you to constantly reference. Abhijit Iyer Mitra, what are we to make of this?
What are we to make of this, Rahul, is very clear. You see, all the investigation happens within the first few months, if not weeks, of a time-sensitive case like this. And what has happened is that during that time that has passed, all the evidence has clearly been tampered with, destroyed or whatever. We've seen this in so many cases, Rahul. Why is this surprising for us? So this is something that has almost certainly happened. But let's not forget, when somebody was actually arrested for it, for setting all the wild boars on Nupur Sharma, the person who set those wild boars on Nupur Sharma was literally acquitted by the Supreme Court, saying that his freedom of speech was so important that he had to be released by 5 p.m. today. And why haven't you released him? Is it quick? Can you get him over there by this evening itself to get him out of jail? So when the ringleader himself is acquitted by the Supreme Court and the entire ball has been dropped, this should have technically been a central investigation, because this was a case of cross-border violence happening across. There were riots in which 12 people died after this episode. It happened throughout. Why was it only left to the state police? That was mistake number one. And obviously, the state police, remember, the home minister of one of the other Congress states referred to the ringleader of that violence as, yes, boss, we will do whatever you want or whatever. So why do you expect anything less, Rahul? This is sort of, a whole institutional bias towards the street veto and the threat to the state. The fact is the state does not have the monopoly on violence. The fact is you can still use a street veto and everybody is scared of that street veto. Whether it is complicity or fear, I don't know, but it's definitely one of the two.
In fact, viewers, the Supreme Court at that time even blamed Nupur Sharma for all the rioting, saying that her reactions, her comments were the sole reason for this. Now, Sushil Pandit, look, I know of certain courts, while pronouncing judgment, have said, look, we know that this person is guilty, but the prosecution has failed to do a good job. There's a censure that is passed. Now, I don't know, I haven't still seen the order. We're still awaiting the order. Our reporters are still trying to get hold of the order. Maybe that has been said, but prima facie, right now what has come out is that an acquittal has happened unconditionally. Now, number one, should this be repealed? Number two, how could this have happened when there is such obvious proof against the individual? And thirdly, will this embolden all of those who stand up and threaten dire consequences, incite violence, and violence has taken place in the future?
Rahul, first of all, in general, our criminal justice system is broken. I mean, this has been said umpteen times, but it merits repetition a million times more till someone wakes up and does something about it. It is loaded against the victim, and it works to the advantage of the criminals, the perpetrators. So I have very little hope. You know, we had moved Supreme Court not once, not twice, thrice for justice to the victims of genocide in Kashmir, the Hindu genocide in Kashmir that took place 35 years. We were not even considered for admission. It was thrown out even before arguments could commence. So the less said, the better. In this case, I think there should be a retrial. It is absolute denial of justice, and it sucks, to say the least.
Okay, let me bring in Tausif Khan. He's a lawyer also. Mr. Khan, simple question. Are there double standards? Are there double standards prosecuting people like Nupur Sharma but letting go individuals who are inciters? Is this a case of that?
There is double standard in BJP, and the gentleman who was just speaking before me. When people like Anurag Thakur and Pravesh Sharma says "Goli maro salo ko," no action is taken against them. Why doesn't he speak and say that these men should be arrested, that they should go to jail? They do not say that. Now, when Mr. Chisti, after going through entire trial process, after he is being prosecuted by the government in power, that is their own BJP government in power in Rajasthan, they have acquitted him. They have found him innocent. He was found innocent, and therefore he was acquitted. But they will not raise any slogan, and they will not raise their voice.
So two wrongs make a right, you're suggesting?
No, I'm saying, where is your consistency?
So I just want to ask you a question.
BJP.
It's a good point. Let me ask you a question. Yes, it is today, in today's day and age, it is a BJP government in Rajasthan. The case, however, viewers, was filed under a Congress government, and one of the BJP MLAs has come out and said this is a fit case for repeal, number one. Number two, we will repeal. Number two, most importantly, viewers, the investigation was compromised. But I want to ask you a fundamental question, Mr. Tausif Ahmed Khan. You can hear him chanting that slogan. It's very clear. The video has been played out. Number one.
No.
Do you, for 1 second, sir, do you condemn this kind of slogan? Number one. Number two, most importantly, where is the outrage? When Bilkis Bano's horrible tormentors were let out by the Gujarat government, there was an outcry saying that, look, the rights of Bilkis Bano, very rightly, have been undermined. Here, no one is talking about Nupur Sharma and her rights. No one is saying that this is this individual should be jailed, especially amongst those who are on the left of India's spectrum, who actually have a problem with hate speech.
Rahul,
Yes,
you
sir.
see, the law of hate speech applies to Mr. Chisti as well as Mr. Anurag Thakur as well as Nupur Sharma equally. Much to the dislike of the BJP guys who are sitting here.
Remember, it was the BJP that punished
What
Nupur
is the
Sharma.
law?
Don't forget.
What is the law?
Yes.
What is the law? The law under these cases, it is under the previous IPC, section 153A,
Right.
which is promoting enmity on the ground of religion. 505, circulating rumor,
Yes.
which was a fit case, as in the case of Bengal, when the same Goli Maro slogan was raised in Bengal police lodged a case against the people. They were apprehended. And these are the sections that were invoked against them. Section 153A, 505, 506.
What is the point you're
34
making?
IPC.
Where is the outrage?
The point is mere sloganeering does not, it will not be decided by you and me. It
Mere
is decided by the court.
sloganeering
The court
does
has
not
found-
amount to a crime.
Court has found that he is
Okay.
innocent.
Mere
Who is Mr.
sloganeering.
Sushil to
Mere
call him
sloganeering.
guilty?
Ayyar Mitra,
No,
how would you
Anurag
respond?
Thakur is
Mr.
not
Pandit,
guilty. Anurag Thakur is not guilty.
mere
Pravesh Sharma is not
sloganeering
guilty.
doesn't
Imagine.
amount to
Correct.
anything.
Can I speak?
Yes, please.
You see, there is a big difference between, first of all, what Anurag said and what a junior Congress affiliate who masquerades as a fact checker said. What Anurag said was, देश के गद्दारों को गोली मारो सालों को. Now, what do we have any doubts? Why does the Congress want to protect traitors to the country? I'm
No
not surprised.
consequence.
But anyway, and did anybody get shot? No.
Yes,
But
bullets
when
were
Congress-
fired. Yes, bullets was
when-
fired in Delhi.
When the
Bullets
Congress,
was fired. Bullet was fired.
when the Congress affiliate in Bangalore targeted Nupur, 12 people died, one of whose WhatsApp we all saw, where 2 people went and literally sliced off his throat, slowly made a video of it to circulate it. Okay, there is a big difference between the two. What a target was specifically put on one person's head. What Anurag said was what? Desh ke gaddaron ko. But then, the Congress seems to have a great affinity these days for traitors. That is fine. There is also an false equivalence being made out here between the street veto of 2 communities. Hindus don't go around slicing off people's heads. But you look at what happened to those 12 people during the riots. Have we also forgotten Kamlesh Tiwari? Even after Kamlesh Tiwari was set free, people of one community went after him, stalked him after years and then killed him. Remember what happened to that writer, that UK writer fellow in America?
Yes.
Yes.
Salman Rushdie.
Salman Rushdie.
Salman Rushdie. After 30 years, they come up on stage and stab him. I am sorry, but you want to make this false equivalence. There is only one community that acts on slogans like this.
Well, viewers, this case is fit for repeal. And the test will be whether the prosecutors now go to court and file a repeal, or, as Sushil Pandit and others have been saying, start a reinvestigation. That will be the fundamental test here. And then, of course, if they have all the evidence, when they submit it to the court, let's see if the court is consistent in the manner in which it prosecutes free speech, viewers. This is an important, very important story. I want to move on because there has been a very significant turn of events. Very significant turn of events in the USA. President